So like I said, this is not a boxing channel. I don't know much about boxing, but Ryan Garcia has definitely done his fair share of publicizing everything for his fight. And he's done it in the most controversial way that gets people who are into conspiracy theories up in arms. It was actually an interesting selling point. But there was one giant marketability loop that made me question the whole thing. Because number one, if they, tie you up in Bohemian Grove and force you to sell your soul and do all these heinous things and watch them do all these heinous things so you can have your fame, I'm pretty sure if you were saying really too much and being sincere about it, you'd be done. You wouldn't be having that audience. You wouldn't be on the stage anymore because you wouldn't be around, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's the one thing where I was just kind of like, yeah, this is definitely a marketing thing, and anybody who doesn't see this, I don't know, because it was actually kind of alarming when I saw how many people were gobbling that up, and the whole, they say the most dangerous lie is the one that has truth in it. So yeah, there's a lot of skepticism about how dangerous the Prime energy drinks are, and how Prime's now spent. It was like the whole thing. Prime's like a drink that's going to hurt a lot of people or something like that. There's a lot of theories around it. Now, I don't know how many of them are true, but obviously any sort of those energy drinks you're drinking, whether you're drinking Bang, Monster, Rain, there's a lot of chemicals that go into those. I mean, I drink Bang every now and again, but I understand that this is probably not the healthiest thing that I can be consuming, even though it doesn't have any calories. There's a lot of chemicals in it. There's a lot of excess caffeine. I'm a guy who loves coffee too, so it's like even no matter what you're drinking, Prime and all that stuff. And then there are doctors who have come out and talked about some concerns, like take those with a grain of salt. But yeah, no, any of those commercial big marketing drinks that they try to market out to the public, of course there's probably something bad in them, but he kind of like led a whole thing against him and Logan Paul and all that stuff. So like it just kind of seemed like it was a gigantic theatrics thing. And then to top it all off, now he's doing, he got busted for a PED. He misses weight. And he drank a bunch of booze before he went in, allegedly. I don't know how true any of this is anymore, to be honest. It was just a bunch of noise, and it's now become a gigantic clown show, in my honest opinion. Now, look, I respect the boxers, too. I don't know much about their sport, but I do know about the marketability of what Ryan Garcia did to get eyes on that fight. And obviously, he sold it. And obviously, it was an awesome fight to watch. I had friends watching it. I missed that fight. I was just not even going to pay for that pay-per-view. But Ryan Garcia is now going to be in a lot of trouble, or the alleged clone of Ryan Garcia. I've heard so many different things that this has, in both senses, been one of the weirdest and most genius marketing tactics, but it's also just ending in like a total dumpster fire because now all of this stuff. So, if they are saying, PEDs and everything like that, trust me, people, I really do not believe that it's because the Illuminati is trying to take him down. If the Illuminati or the Bohemian Grove people really wanted him to be taken down, they wouldn't be letting him into a boxing match, and I don't see how a boxing match is going to decide the battle of good versus evil. It's just a sport with a lot of money and materialism around it, which, if you're, religious in any capacity, I don't think that's good that you should put any weight on that materialism or anything like that. I'm not saying you know who you are. I'm just saying if this is how you think about it. But if you ask like this whole thing, the truth spectrum and everything like that, you'll get a lot of different answers for sure. But this has come from like something that has caused a lot of controversy, especially in modern society where a lot of people are questioning the system as it is. Look, I believe that we should question a lot of things. I always am open. Like, if you want to talk to me about the moon landing or you want to talk to me about any of that, even if I don't agree with you, I'm at least willing to hear you out. But, what I'm really also realizing now is that we are coming in a time where people are hypersensitive to wanting to know the truth because they understand that society has been lied to about a great many things. And just to see this become what it is, I'm kind of entertained by it, but I kind of also understand the beehive that it has kicked. So, look, I know that they're probably just keeping this controversy going. I'm at that point where it's like, I don't know what to believe. Like literally, this marketing scheme that has milked this fight and is going on even after the fight is done. I guarantee you that this is just to keep us distracted about something, I guess. Especially if you're into those like conspiracy theories and everything like that. Yeah, no, it might just be a gigantic distraction. It might just be whatnot. But yeah, I have to say, this is an interesting chapter that they could keep marketing a fight right after. They might even do a rematch, too. They might even, I can honestly say with a lot of confidence now that they are going to do a rematch very soon. And it's going to be Ryan Garcia, versus the other dude. I forget his name. But because I don't watch boxing, but Ryan has made so much waves with this stuff. And it's going to be the Illuminati was trying to suppress me. The Illuminati wants to get another shot. Or so it's just like, dude, if the Illuminati really owned boxing, I think they wouldn't let you on that stage. I'm just saying, it's all marketing, and I think this is all leading into a gigantic rematch or something. And I just say, if you're gonna watch this sport, take everything of this marketing campaign for the next one, if they do this, to be a lot of smoke and mirrors, because that's all it is now. Is just it's just going to be a bunch of noise. I'm sorry. It's going to be for entertainment purposes, not to be taken seriously. So if you're one of those truth seekers, okay, look, I'm not saying that you're dumb or anything like that. I'm not going to insult someone for questioning things. But like I said, man, it's like it's pretty obvious that this is just a clown show for marketing fights. So, but hey, keep it going. It's more content out there. Peace out. I will see you guys later. Ciao.